Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, well, what are they thinking when they think about you? What are they thinking about when they think about you? Okay, we're going to ask the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine that question. And so please feel free to switch roles if you identify more with the DM or if you identify with the DF, as we are both the DM and the DF. Okay. Also, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. Also, when you click on this reading, it's the right time for you, as this is a timeless reading. Also, I am offering free 10-minute readings to all my new subscribers, so let me know if you subscribed, and then you can send me your one question. Make it open-ended. That works best, open-ended questions. And you can email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask, what are they thinking about? Like, when they think about you, what are they thinking about for the DMs? 3 cards, please. When they think about you, what are they thinking about? 3 cards. For the collective, Divine Masculine. When they think about you, what is the DM thinking about? What is on their minds? 3 cards. What is on their minds? Oh, I like it. Okay, so here's okay, interesting. So the first one we got is the mask. They're thinking about taking down the mask. They're thinking about letting the mask fall, because the mask is all about not showing you their feelings. So they're thinking about perhaps showing you their feelings. Yay! All right, they're thinking about that. And we also have keys on a ring. That's interesting. But they're also thinking about what options, okay? Like, what are the different options that could happen here? Gosh, they're wondering if you're with someone, or they're wondering if you want them as much as they want you. They know you have many options. And so that's on their minds too. They're wondering about, like, what your decision would be. But look at this. Wow. So what they're thinking, okay, they're thinking about engagement. They're thinking about a commitment. They're thinking about eternity with you. They're thinking about physical union with you. That is what they're thinking about. That's beautiful. Let's look at the Divine Feminine side. What does the Divine Feminine think about when they think about their Divine Masculine? What do they think about? 3 cards, please. What is the Divine Feminine thinking about when they think about their Divine Masculine? 3 cards, please. What are they thinking about? 3 cards. What is the Divine Feminine thinking about when they think about their Divine Masculine? What are they thinking about? Okay. So this is what the Divine Feminine's thinking about. Well, we got snake. So kind of thinking about perhaps a couple of things here, thinking of Divine Masculine as more like an enemy, that, they're not like being their best version of themselves. Maybe your Divine Masculine is with another woman right now. Maybe you just feel like your Divine Masculine is just not for your highest good. That's what you're thinking. We also have keys on a ring. So both of you, this is a mirror. Ding, ding, ding. We got a mirror here. So both of you are thinking, hey, the other one also has many options. The Divine Feminine is thinking the same thing about the Divine Masculine. Hey, they have many options. Do they feel the way I feel? Are they just stringing me along? Or, do they just want a one-night stand? Or is it like, do they actually love me? Or are they looking to do other one-night stands? It's like, this is what's going on. Also, it's like a mirror here between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Now, we also have the Lightning card here. So this is about an epiphany, a sudden change, shocking news, a surprise, upheaval, transformation. So what this tells me is that also, if it hasn't happened already, some kind of surprise or epiphany, some kind of clarity, some kind of transformation is also on its way here. Okay. So that's really interesting to me. Okay, so let's pull some clarifiers here. How else does the divine masculine, what else is the divine masculine thinking when they think about their divine feminine? Nope, this is the wrong deck. Oh yes, no, this is the right deck, sorry. Okay, so what is the divine masculine thinking when they think about their divine feminine? What are they thinking? 3 cards, please, for the collective. 3 cards. What are they thinking when they think about their divine feminine? Really thinking. Interesting. Yeah. So the mask was, which was reversed, thinking of showing their feelings, was also followed by the sweetheart reversed, right? So they're also thinking, is it safe, right? Is it safe to let my feelings show? Is it safe to show, let I feel romance towards you? You know, is it safe to do that? You know? Yeah. So in this case, what they're thinking is, do I want to let my true feelings show? Okay, the fact that I want to court you, the fact that I want to be with you, that I want you back. Okay. Okay. So keys on a ring. That's interesting. So that was clarified by Skater Girl. Okay, that's all about balance. Okay. It's all about letting things slide, adapting. Okay, so that's interesting. So keys on a ring, right? So again, this is all about thinking, well, my divine feminine also has many options, could be looking around at other people, may be interested in other people, may not want to settle with me because, you know, it is a mirror, right? So if the divine feminine, and again, it doesn't, that's not male or female, but if you identify with the divine feminine, you're the ones that kind of set the tone of the relationship. So if you're feeling not whole on your own, that will cause them to not feel whole on their own, and they will feel insecure about the relationship. So if you're feeling insecure about the relationship and your own life, they are going to do the same thing. It's going to be mirrored back. So with this though, you know, they're saying, okay, so she may not want to be with me. She might just be stringing me along, or he, again, not male or female, but says is thinking, willing to let things slide, willing to adapt, okay, willing to go along with this. So that's interesting, right? So like letting things slide, but to like let it go is what I'm getting, okay? Even if their divine feminine does feel like they may want to date others, it's like the divine masculine is willing to let that go and adapt quickly and, you know, get back to the way things were because this is what they're thinking about. We also have the siren. Okay, so obviously, what were they thinking about? Well, they're thinking about how enticing you are, how mysterious you are, but also maybe a little bit threatening. They're thinking like you might be a little bit threatening, but yet alluring. Okay. But for some, the divine masculine may see you as vindictive. So yeah. So that is also what they are thinking about, but you know, very much very seductive type thinking involved here. All right, so let's get 3 more cards on how the divine feminine is thinking about their divine masculine. 3 cards, please, on what the divine feminine is thinking. 3 cards. What is the divine feminine thinking? 3 cards. What is the divine feminine thinking? Yep. Just what we had in my last video. Same thing. Yep. For some of you, you feel like your divine masculine has been a bit of a snake. And so you're looking to rewrite your story. That's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about rewriting your story. You're thinking about what would it like to be different? What would it be like to release this twin flame? What would it like to feel at peace right now? you know, and that's okay, you know, because if you feel like you're spiraling, it's okay, you know. Look at my last video, um, okay, because I talk about what are the plans, like what do they plan to the end of 2020. I kind of go more into it. Yeah, and then keys on a ring. It's like you are thinking about that. Like you are thinking about dating. You're thinking about that. Like you're thinking about dating. For some of you, it's your twin flame. For some of you, it's like others. Like some of you are actually thinking about others. Okay, and you're thinking, you know what? I do have many options, and you know, I want to enjoy life. And maybe let's see, like, what would it be like to date someone else? What would that be like? So that's what you're thinking. And then the lightning bolt, right? The epiphany for you, for some of you, is that you have expectations of what you want. Okay, you have high expectations. Like you don't want like what like you want to confirm that you want the same things. All right, you want someone who's going to prioritize you in a relationship. You want you know, it's like you want to write a list of like the expectations of what you want in a new relationship. That's what you're thinking about for some of you. Some of you may identify more as a divine masculine, where you know what? No, you know you want this engagement. You're thinking about engagement, and you want to let it slide. Like if even if the divine masculine was with somebody or was dating someone, you're willing to let that slide. You're willing to adapt. Okay, because your divine masculine, you find your twin flame alluring, mysterious, yet a bit threatening. So you know, it depends on what side you identify more with. But if you do identify the divine masculine, you are perhaps thinking about letting your feelings show. You're willing to drop this mask. You want to show that you want this engagement, that you want this commitment. If you identify more with the divine feminine, you may be thinking about rewriting your story. And that's fine. In the twin flame, I don't think ever goes away, to be honest, but just so you know, your higher self, or the twin flame's higher self, is your twin flame. That is your true twin flame. Have a relationship with the higher self, with the twin flame's higher self, and then yes, it is possible, absolutely 1,000% possible, that your twin flame, as the higher self, can come through another body. Yes, absolutely. But you need to make sure that you are at your highest version of yourself first. Otherwise, it's not going to happen, and you're just going to attract what's still in your pain body. So you have to do the work first anyway. It's not just with the twin flame. You're on this journey, not just with the person in the physical, you're on this journey with the person as your higher self, as your twin flame's higher self. The soul that you share is still very much there, like not going away. That's not going away. And you signed up for this. This is your contract. You signed up for this. So you are still on this journey. Well, let's get some guidance for both of you. You know what? And then also, I'm going to do this, and this time I'm going to let you look it up on your own website. You know, you just have to look up angel number, and then, you know, you can get what you want. So this is your advice. Whoever's watching, this is your angel number. First number is, ooh, we got the 11. Okay, hold on. We got the 11. And then we got 5. And then we got 10. Wow, that's interesting. So we got the 11, we got the 5, and we got the 10. Okay, so to make this easier, I don't think there is a number out there. So we're going to add these together. So that makes it 2, 5, 1. So that's your number, 2, 5, 1. Okay. Yeah, we had to add these together because I don't think you're going to find an 11, 5, 10. You can try, or you can look up 11, 5, and 10. Okay, so 2, 5, 1. That's your number. Now let's get guidance for the Divine Masculine. What guidance do we have for the Divine Masculine, please? Perspective. So for the Divine Masculine, it's all about the perspective, right? So it's all about gaining clarity, seeing the other person's side, having consideration, really understanding impressions versus fact, and taking responsibility for your life, right? So it's all about having a higher perspective in life. So if we take a perspective that's based on our pain body, so let's say your pain body is about insecurity or abandonment or fear or being defensive or pride, that is the perspective we'll take. So we really have to clear that out. So that's about clearing the chakras, doing the emotion code. I do have videos down below that clear the chakras. It's all about energy work. Whatever you feel helps you with clearing out your energy. There's lots of meditations out there that help clear the energy. That's on YouTube, okay? Because that will, cloud your perspective. And your pain body is really all about your inner child, what's not healed. So, but when you look down on a perspective from a higher point of view as the divine, you see everything differently. You see life very differently. So that's the guidance for the Divine Masculine. And the Divine Feminine can also take that advice as well. All right, and let's see, what's the advice for the Divine Feminine Collective? What's the advice for the Divine Feminine Collective? Creating reality. So it says, live your best life by design. You have amazing experiences, freedom, lifestyle, infinite potential. Yeah. So when you rewrite your story, which a lot of you are, if I could just pick up the card, you are creating your life. You write what amazing experiences you're going to have. It has nothing to do with an outside person. An outside person is not going to give you happiness ever. Ask anyone who's married. Really, even if they say the other person's making them happy, it's just not true. Like another person can't make you happy. It's your own feelings. It's really your own feelings about yourself. Do you ever notice how people who really love their own lives and they really feel beautiful and they really feel so blessed, like they're the ones that give the most compliments, and they just think everyone's so cool and so nice. And so it's kind of the same thing. And so it's just like living your best life. And when you do that, when you live your best life and you figure out your potential, when you're living your lifestyle with your infinite potential, then you can rewrite your story. You rewrite the entire story of yourself. Is there anything else I wanted to ask about this? Let's pull a fortune. Just for fun. Let's pull a fortune for the viewers. Just pull a fortune for the viewers. It says, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Very nice. Yep, so wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. Wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. And again, if you're interested in a free 10-minute reading, just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much for all my subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. Talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.